Greetings from South Korea. I am Arirang News AI anchor. Here is the news-making headlines today. In a press briefing on Wednesday, the White House said that reports that the U.S. formally requested a ceasefire extension with Iran are not true. Press Secretary Caroline Leavitt added that while discussions about a second round of talks are ongoing, no decisions have been finalized. She did indicate if there is a second round of talks, those would likely be held in Pakistan, which she described as the only mediator in this negotiation. According to Iranian state media, Foreign Minister Abbas Araghchi held a preliminary meeting with Pakistan's Army Chief Asim Munir in Tehran on Wednesday. It reports more extensive talks are scheduled for Thursday to discuss the latest communications with the United States. Washington is ramping up pressure at sea. The U.S. Central Command has released a video warning that it may use force against vessels that do not comply with the maritime blockade of Iran. The clip posted on X on Wednesday calls the blockade a lawful action and urges ships entering or leaving Iranian ports to turn back. It warns that attempts to breach the blockade could be met with force, adding that the U.S. Navy is prepared to enforce the operation. The message also says vessels may face boarding inspections and possible seizure, and advises crews to change course and prepare for boarding. Central Command says U.S. naval ships are patrolling the Gulf of Oman. U.S. President Donald Trump also shared the video on Truth Social without comment. Marking the 12th anniversary of the Sewol ferry disaster, President Lee Jae-myung offered his condolences to the victims and their families. Speaking at a weekly meeting with his aides on Thursday, Lee pledged to do his utmost to ensure that people's lives are never again put at risk as a result of financial interests. More than 300 people, most of them high school students, died after the passenger ferry capsized off South Korea's southwestern coast on April 16, 2014. Investigations have confirmed that the key causes included overloading and structural modifications to accommodate more passengers. Foreign arrivals to Korea hit an all-time high of 4.76 million in the first quarter of 2026, fueled by the global popularity of K-culture. According to the Culture Ministry on Thursday, the figure marks a 23% increase compared to the same period last year. Chinese tourists accounted for the largest share with 1.45 million visitors, followed by Japan, while arrivals from Taiwan surged by 37.7%, marking the highest growth rate among major markets. The cruise tourism sector also showed a clear recovery with the number of cruise ships entering ports such as Jeju, Busan, and Incheon rising by 52.9% year-on-year. Arirang TV's special program, K-pop The Next Chapter, won the Program Provider Best Program Award in the Culture and Arts category at the 2026 Korea Cable TV Awards held on Wednesday. Inspired by the animation hit K-pop Demon Hunters, the award-winning talk show explored the immense global influence of K-pop. The program garnered significant attention for featuring a special appearance by President Lee Jae-myung. The president sat down with the animation's director Maggie Kang, alongside artists including Twice members Donghyun and Jihyo, and pop music critics for an in-depth discussion on the future direction of Korea's pop culture and strategic moves within the global content industry. The program was praised for elevating K-pop from a simple musical trend into a comprehensive cultural and artistic value system. It also showcased Arirang TV's unique global reach by actively engaging K-pop fans worldwide. That is all from me today. Thank you for watching.